Feliz Navidad! That means Merry Christmas in Spanish. One of my favorite Christmas treats are Christmas cookies. Every year, my family has what we call a cousin cookie bake. My mom and sisters and all of our kids get together and bake and decorate Christmas cookies. It's messy and fun, but the best part is spending time with 3 generations of our family. A generation is the difference of years between one parent and their kids. For example, my mom is 1 generation, and because I'm her daughter, I'm the next generation. And my kids are the next generation after me. Today, we're going to learn all about another generation of Jesus' family too. But first, let's all stand up and worship.
Hark the herald angels sing, glory to the newborn King. Peace on earth and mercy mild, God and sinners reconciled. Joyful longing nations rise, join the triumph of the skies. With angelic hosts proclaim, Christ is born in Bethlehem. Hark the herald angels sing, glory to the newborn King. Hail the heaven-born Prince of Peace, hail the Son of Righteousness. Light and light to all he brings, risen with healing in his wings. Mild he lays his glory by, born that men no more may die. Born to raise the sons of earth, born to give them second birth. Hark the herald angels sing, glory to the newborn King. Hark the herald angels sing, glory to the newborn King. Peace on earth and mercy mild, God and sinners reconciled. Joyful longing nations rise, join the triumph of the skies. With angelic hosts proclaim, Christ is born in Bethlehem. Hark the herald angels sing, glory to the newborn King. Glory to the newborn King.
Hello everybody, and welcome to this special candle racing event. I'm Todd Wicks.
And I'm Steve Burns, and we're in for a heated competition today between 3 amazing competitors. We've got the green twist, the candy cane, and the rainbow drip.
Now this is an endurance competition, so you're going to pick the one that you think will burn the longest.
That's right. Who thinks the green twist will outlast the others? And who thinks it's going to be the candy cane? And who is pulling for the rainbow drip?
By the way, Steve, do you know why we have the tradition of blowing out candles on a birthday cake?
No, why is that, Todd?
So we don't burn our mouths.
That's great, Todd. But seriously, before we begin, we need to go over a couple safety tips for our viewers at home. First, never play with fire. And second, never give a candle to a chinchilla.
Thanks for those important reminders, Steve. We're about ready to begin, but first, a quick shout out to today's sponsor, Schneider Snuffers, the fancy way to put out a candle.
Looks like our competitors are ready to begin this match. One last quick cheer for your candle of choice. Who thinks it'll be green twist? How about the candy cane? And rainbow drip.
We've got the go-ahead from our judges. Ready, set, glow. So Steve, how long does it take for one of these candles to burn all the way down?
Anywhere from 6 to 9 hours.
Do you think we should speed things up a little?
I think we should speed things up a lot. Let's hit fast forward.
Let's do it. Here we go.
Todd, these candles are absolutely on fire today.
That's right, Steve. It looks like Rainbow Drip is already having an absolute meltdown, while the candy cane is operating at maximum capacity.
Green Twist is hanging in there, but definitely feeling the burn, and it looks like Rainbow Drip couldn't hold a candle to its competitors. Candy Cane suddenly melting fast while Green Twist hangs on for dear life.
And Green Twist's game has gone up in flames, making the candy cane our winner, who will enter the Merry Meltdown Hall of Flame.
Thanks for joining us today, and here's wishing you and your candles a very merry meltdown.
Well, how did you do? Did you pick the winning candle? I picked my favorite color, which is green, and I got second place. Today, we're going to learn about the importance of standing with our family through hard times and how God honors faithfulness. Last week, we learned about Abraham, and 11 generations later, we find the story of Ruth, Naomi, and Boaz. Their story shows honor, respect, and faithfulness. Let's check in with my friend Carol. She's been waiting to share with you guys.
Merry Christmas time, everyone! I'm Carol, and this is my favorite Christmas mug. And this is my favorite Christmas mug. But this is my favorite Christmas mug. I love Christmas mugs because I love Christmas. Christmas! It's Christmas! It's Christmas! It's almost Christmas time! If you like my Christmas mugs, you should see my Christmas tree. Ta-da! I actually have 2 trees. My other one is Christmassy in a different way. Come on. This is Jesus' family tree. When we celebrate Christmas, we're celebrating the birth of Jesus. Jesus is God's son, but he also had an earthly family. Why? Well, humans disobeyed God, but God had a plan to heal his relationship with them. He would bless the whole world through this special family, Jesus' family. This started with Abraham and his wife Sarah. This ornament represents them. They had a son named Isaac, and he had many children and grandchildren, and their family grew into a whole nation called Israel. This ornament is all about one of Jesus' family members who lived many years after Abraham and Sarah. Her name was Ruth. Ruth was a Moabite. She didn't live in Israel with Israelites. Moabites lived in Moab and chose to worship many gods instead of the one and only God. At this point, things weren't great in Israel. There was also a great famine. That means there wasn't enough food to eat. I'm very thankful that I have enough food to eat. I'm especially thankful for Christmas cookies. Because of the famine in Israel, a woman named Naomi went with her husband and 2 sons to Moab. They were there for many years, and one of her sons married Ruth. The other married a woman named Orpah. Sadly, all 3 men died, leaving only Ruth and Orpah with Naomi. When Israel's famine was over, Naomi decided to go back to her home. So good. like a crunchy cloud of Christmas wishes. Naomi told Ruth and Orpah they should stay in Moab and find new husbands. Orpah did just that, but Ruth refused to leave Naomi. She told her, "Where you go, I'll go. Where you stay, I'll stay. Your people will be my people, and your God will be my God." Naomi and Ruth went together like cookies and eggnog. And God honored Ruth's faithfulness. Just right. In Israel, Ruth worked in a field, picking up grain, so she and Naomi could make food. The field was owned by a man named Boaz, who was related to Naomi's husband who had died. When Boaz heard about how Ruth had stayed with Naomi, he was impressed. So impressed, he married her. This meant he took Naomi into his family too. Boaz and Ruth had a son named Obed, and Naomi helped take care of him. And Obed became the grandfather of Israel's greatest king, King David. But that's a different ornament. Ruth made the hard choice to leave Moab behind and take care of Naomi. God honored her faithfulness by taking care of both of them. He even gave Ruth a new home and a son. And because of her faithfulness, she got to be a relative of God's son, Jesus. God honors faithfulness. Uh-oh, I'm out of cookies, but I still have eggnog. Guess I'd better bake some more. Speaking of more, there are way more ornaments to put on Jesus' family tree, so you should definitely come back. Bye!
Such a cool story. Ruth was faithful to Naomi and stayed with her through some really hard times. And she showed honor and respect to Boaz and worked really hard in those wheat fields. And then God honored Ruth in her faithfulness by placing her in a new family. One of the reasons God gave us families is to stand with each other through hard times and to help us to not feel alone. When we follow Jesus together and share about all the ways He's taking care of us, it helps our faith to grow. And when we have faith, that means we're believing that God is real and that He will help us and take care of us. And then we can help others to be faithful too. Let's practice showing faithfulness to God by praying. God, thank you for always taking care of us. Thank you for giving us your word where we can learn all about Jesus' family throughout history. Thank you for loving us so much that you gave us Jesus. Help us to remember that Christmas is all about Him. Amen. See you next time.